Winning. I mean, if I don't win, then I just lock myself in the pigeons.
I thought if you take the goals out of the game, we didn't play too badly today.
Aye, I'm loving it, but I've had a few heart attacks up the other day.
Scored 5 goals, completely on the break, but that's football.
Fairhill Stadium in Glasgow is the setting for our game of the day on Football First this week. Hi there and welcome to the programme. The rest of the action from the Bells First Division is coming up, but we're going to concentrate on the game between Partick Thistle and St Mirren. I'll tell you what, with the guys we've got in the dugouts here, there could be as much entertainment in the technical area as there is out on the pitch. All that's still to come. We'll also have the winner of our Goal of the Month competition. But first of all, let's have a look at the teams for our big game. Scott McLean and Paul Walker lead the Thistle attack. John Lambie has some firepower in reserve, and Jerry Britton and last week's 2-goal hero Martin Hardie. Brian McGinty misses for Saints after his red card of last week. Mark Yardley's at Forfar, but Christopher Ray is on the bench. Well, while Thistle were looking to keep up the pressure on Airdrie, the pressure on Saints was for a win to keep alive any hopes they have of going up. Thistle's Paul Walker with the first opening for his side, and an early chance for Ludovic Roy to impress. And if the St Mirren keeper did well there, the real heroics were to come at the other end. Kenny Arthur denying Paul McKnight. McKnight did everything right, but Arthur across well to save. It was 3-3 last time these teams met here, but there was never going to be a repeat of that score in a tight game, and that made this Arthur save from Jamie McGowan all the more important. Saints had the better of the game in terms of general play and chances, and coming up a typical run from wee Hosey. We're going to miss him if he does decide to leave Scotland at the end of the season, but his run gave McKnight the chance to finish off a great move. Only one thought in mind, but another one goes wide for Saints. Tom Henry's men kept up the pressure in the second half, and in the 63rd minute they were given a perfect opportunity to open the scoring. Stephen Craigan penalised for handball, a harsh-looking decision from Kevin Toner. Thistle fans will maybe claim some element of justice as Kenny Arthur again performs heroics. It's at a decent height for the keeper, but it was still a good save. Thistle changed things around with Britton and Hardie brought on in search of a goal, and Derek Fleming supplied the chance for Jerry. That was to prove a warning shot for the Saints' defence, because in their next attack Thistle broke the deadlock. Substitute Andy Gibson picked out Martin Hardie, and it was party time for the Jags. He says he doesn't want to be tagged super sub. Sorry Martin, but you are. Maybe if you speak to that nice Mr Lambie, he might let you start next week. But the drama wasn't quite over, because straight from kick-off Ian Ross was played in, and that man Arthur once again had to come to the rescue of the home side. John Lambie modelled the new Thistle tartan, a case of well-played Thistle.
How you like that?
Well, it was one of these gritty performances more than a football performance. It was one of these games. It was a local derby, and as I say, it was a cup tie, but it must have been good entertainment for the supporters here. But I'll tell you, with me in the dugout, it wasn't that good entertainment, especially when they got a penalty kick. But all credit, they missed the penalty, and we scored. Martin Hardie popped up again and done his majestic stuff for the 6-yard box.
To come here and take nothing from the game was extremely harsh on our players, but it's the same old gramophone record we keep going out with. We had, as you say, 90% of the game. I think the corner count was 15-0, but we've got to score. If we don't score goals, we don't win games, and the missing piece in the jigsaw is getting somebody who can stick the ball in the back of the net. But you know, if we can get somebody who can get a goal, and maybe we score first, it can make such a difference to us. And I think we are still capable of going on a run and winning games, but we've got to find somebody who can put the ball in the back of the net.
So for the second week in a row, Martin Hardie the hero for Partick Thistle. A good win for them, but could this defeat be the final nail for St Mirren and their title aspirations?